Hi, I'm Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles podcast. On this podcast, we spontaneously interview unsuspecting passengers with their permission, allowing them to share their intimate life stories and concerns. As our slogan states, real riders, real stories. Some riders prefer to be anonymous, while others ask me to tell their story later on. Either way, there are all genuine 5 to 10 minutes stories, so sit back and enjoy this episode. Hi, and it's middle of the day today, and we've just picked up a lovely lady, or two lovely ladies as it goes, very beautiful looking with their nice head wraps, I think it's hijabs, and they're from Iran, and they're going to tell us give us a true idea of what life is like in Iran. So you're not listening to what the BBC rubbish that they tell you. It's going to be a true, honest opinion of somebody who actually lives there. So nice to have you today, ladies.
Oh, hello, thank you.
Okay. So just start off with what's a typical day in Iran like for you?
I think it's very enjoyable on a typical day. Like it's like you have everything that you need. Like I said, as if you're okay financial wise, life is really easy in Iran, and you can access to everything. People are really nice there. They're very helpful, very welcoming, no matter who you are, and you would have a really relaxed and fun life in Iran if you've got enough money and you've got a good job.
Okay. So what was actually a typical day for you? Like, what age did you come here? And
so I came here when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
That's back in 2007. Yeah.
So when you was in Iran and you was 13, you had to take it you was going to school. Did you have any after school activities? What was your lifestyle like?
Yes, so I used to go to school. I was going to it was my first year of secondary school before I come here, and then I used to go to a ballet dance.
Okay.
And I used to go to art and craft activity after school. And I used to go to actually a very good school in my borough. It was one of the top ranking schools. And I think even in terms of education, Iran, it's very high because you start off with lots of books, lots of information. So by the time when you get to say your A level, your knowledge will be like as if someone have a degree already. So it's very deep. They go in depth in education, and you learn so much before you actually enter uni.
I know Iran produces a lot of engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they must have something really going for themselves in that respect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So ballet, that's very interesting. I wouldn't have put you. I wouldn't have thought of being ballet in Iran. But I suppose you have it anywhere. What have you got siblings?
I've got siblings. Yeah, I have two brothers.
And what was the kind of sports that they did? Did they do any social activities?
So my younger one, he used to go to football club. So he really likes football and swimming.
Yeah.
That's when he was during his school. And my older brother, he's disabled, he's autistic, so he only likes a few activities, like I take him sometimes to social activities outside that's suitable for him, because he can't just join any activity. It has to be the one that suits him.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you came to England? I assume you came to England with your parents.
Yeah.
What was the aim? To finish your higher education, or?
Yes, to finish education and just live better. Yeah.
Okay. Now, politics we get the impression that you're not allowed to speak politics in Iran. Is that a case?
I mean, people, not really. What is there now. I mean, no matter, I think, how much people fight for it to change, but I think it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Like, it's not really down to people.
Okay.
No.
So there is an element of the government controlling the situation.
The government controls the situation, yeah.
And you don't. Is it a case of where some countries where you don't want to be caught talking about your political opinions, or does it really matter?
No, you can talk about your political opinions outside the country, but not when you're inside the country.
Okay, one of those ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a side. Okay. And how have you found it since you've come to England? You've lived here probably.
I think living in here is also challenging because for me, as a 13-year-old girl, I had quite a lot of distractions with my schools, with the places that I was living. So I wasn't going to regularly to school when I came here. I kind of started my school during the GCSEs. That was quite challenging because I didn't know a lot of English as well. So I had to kind of improve on everything. So it was challenging, and finding a job and just getting settled here. But I can say I'm used to it now, and I am like more aware of what's going on and what I need to do to achieve my goals.
Based on what you spoke about Iranian education and obviously, like I pointed out about the engineers, you produce a lot of engineers. I assume that when you came here, your education standard was probably higher.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that? Because it's kind of like you're a professional athlete and now you're put with amateurs.
Yeah, my education was higher, that's true, but then the thing is my English was not good, so that would kind of that avoided the school to want to
push you forward.
Yeah, so then I had to kind of build up on my English more than my education first. But I mean, obviously throughout the degree it helped me a lot, what I knew and what I've learned in here. It helped me, but yeah.
Okay. Did edge schooling?
Sorry?
Sorry. Sorry, it's just thrown me right now. The schooling system. Sorry, how long did it How long did it take you to learn English?
About 2 to 3 years. I mean, well, I've 3 years. I've learned how to communicate verbally, like basic English. I'm talking about like feeling okay, like I'm confident.
You can go anywhere.
Even if I don't know anything, like I can look it up. Like I'm confident. Like I know the little basics that I need to know. Yeah, but it wasn't that long just for me to speak. It just took about 2 years.
What was the major culture difference or the culture shocks when you came here?
It was a culture shock because Iranian have a different culture. Asian culture is very different to English culture. In here, people are very, like, you'd have to be very cautious of what you're doing. You have to be very careful. Even if you do something, even if it's not that big, you have to apologize about it. So that's one of the things.
Oh, here?
In here, yeah.
Really?
In Iran, they would do that, but not as much as in here.
Okay.
Like, everyone's very sensitive. That's what I found. And whereas Iranian people are more open and like welcoming, but where in here you kind of have to wait for them to give you that space.
Oh, I see what you mean. So it's assumed.
I mean, it's just a very general.
So you're saying like it's assumed in Iran that you welcome people, but here.
Not that here you don't welcome them. It's just that it's more you have to go through your steps.
Yeah, I understand that too.
Whereas if someone go to Iran and if they're from different country, like a tourist, like I don't know if you've seen in TV shows that they would, even if they don't know them, they would just open the house and say, "Come in, like don't worry about it."
Like the shore kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, the food must have been a culture shock.
Oh yes.
The fry-up, the English fry-up.
But I was so pleased that any friend that I've had in here, English friends, they absolutely love Iranian food, and they knew about it. So Iranian food is popular here as well. There's loads of restaurants in West London.
Is it similar to Lebanese? Because I really like Lebanese with the spices
It's similar,
and the rice.
but Iranian food is more about the curries and the gravy and the rice that we use. We use a special rice, and which I haven't seen in any other countries.
Is it like the Afghanistan rice?
No. It's a very, I don't know. It's not as smudgy. Like the rice is really flowy. Like it's really nice with saffron. I don't know if you know the spice saffron.
Yeah, I do.
So the Iranian rice is very special, and it is similar to Lebanese in some of the dishes. But Lebanese is more of deep frying, whereas Iranian food is not as much as deep frying. The food, like it's more gravy type of food with rice,
like
with crispy
Indian.
rice. Yeah. I mean, we do have some finger food as well, like Lebanese as well, but it's more heavier. Iranian food is more filling, it's more ingredients, more time into it compared to Lebanese food or any other food that I have seen people cooking.
Okay. So the English food though, how did you find the English food?
I actually quite liked English food because I think when you don't know like about something, it doesn't matter how simple or hard it is or how much that it is in there in the food, but I think you would still like it because it's new to you. So for me, like I really like jacket potato, and that's just a simple food. I mean, everyone can make it, but I think even sometimes jacket potato can turn out bad if you don't know how to
Jacket potato and tuna.
Yeah,
I like that.
For me, I mean, I know maybe people say, oh, that's very simple, but I think every single food that you make, you need to put your time and you need to love cooking it for it to be nice.
So you're quite a foodie then?
Yeah, but I eat healthy. I just don't eat like junks and I eat healthy food, but I make sure it's nice, it tastes good.
I've never worried about dieting. I've just exercised harder.
People do that. I think exercise is very important because I mean there are foods out there for you to eat. There are lots of sweets for you to eat, so you don't want to not eat them forever. So when you exercise, it kind of balances out.
So you've come here and you spoke about your degree. Is it dietitian?
So I did yes, I actually did a degree here. It was nutrition. So this is going to be my second degree.
Okay.
Yes, I did a degree here in nutrition. Which I enjoyed, but I think I would enjoy more with dietetics because then it would let me to work in a hospital.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, hospital. Would you ever consider going back to Iran with your skills, your life experience?
Yeah, I think I would go for like maybe a long holiday.
Okay, not to live for good. Okay.
No.
Okay, well, fair enough. What is the most thing you've liked about living in England, London?
Peace.
Are you sure?
I love the way Mum's she's come off the phone. Are you sure? What do you mean by that, Mum?
Because there is not peace, honestly.
Go on.
I think no. I know what you mean. I mean, London is a very busy town, and we all have its struggles. But when I mean peace, is that sometimes when you're here, you've got particular goals to look for, and if you know the way on how to achieve them, you will achieve them. It will take long. It is going to be challenging, but you have the hope that you will get there. So that gives me personally a peace that I just need to be calm and I just need to be patient, and I've learned that in here. Whereas probably in Iran things are different. That's when I meant peace. That's what I meant.
Mum, what did you mean about? Are you sure about peace?
Because I can't see peace, especially when parents wake up in the morning. She's just thinking over what I have to do today.
Yeah.
I have to fill in the form, do the application.
This is not
you're
peace.
talking peace of mind.
Yeah, I'm talking about peace of mind. You're talking about the
Yeah.
No. In that way, of course, in here you'd have to.
Especially when we don't know a way, there is a lot of opportunity, which is totally different with Iran.
Yeah.
But about the the baby, you have to just make a right decision. It's going to be difficult with that.
Okay.
Even past
Do you miss Iran?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you ever think maybe I made a mistake? Maybe I should have stayed.
No.
But you like
I did the right decision
right
at that
decision.
time, and I am happy about it.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Here is too many things is good. I don't want to complain, but the problem is because about the language, culture, too many things is different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when we want to set it up, it's not easy. Even for a long time. I am here nearly about 13 years now.
Have
but
you
still I'm struggling for the language.
have you found the Iranian community here?
Yes, I find it when I came.
Mm-hmm.
And after that I just continue a few times for sometimes I struggle for the to speak or something. But after that I said, okay, if I just continue with them, I cannot improve my English because too much talking with Iranian people, which is not help for me. That's why. And also my area, there is not too many Iranian people. Mostly the Iranian people is north. And that's why I'm not happy to just continue with the people. I'm happy sometimes for celebration or something, but not too much because still I need to improve my English.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that Iranians are living in East London.
Yeah.
Because I've met them in West London, Saudis in West, Saudis and Iranians in West London and some of North London.
Exactly.
But not.
Most of them is North London. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. So what do you see as the future for yourself apart from nutrition and a dietitian?
I haven't really thought ahead too much because sometimes I think if you think too much ahead, maybe plans change. But then I think I would like to be someone that's confident in majority of things that I think it's good for me to know about them. Not just about a dietitian and working in a hospital, but also like doing different things that's not part of my career, so which is a science career. It could be, I don't know what it is now, but I just I like to have enough knowledge to work somewhere else as well. So in case if I just worked as a dietitian for a couple of years and I just wanted to change job, maybe I just need to do different courses, I don't know. But I'm aiming to do this degree now, and then I think about it hopefully more.
Have you considered doing, with your experience, doing a YouTube channel?
No, I haven't think about that.
That'll be because you've got a niche, which is your Iranian food. You seem to love food and you understand nutrition. So if you marketed yourself in that way, you'll get views. How many people in Iran? What's the population?
I think about 70 million people.
70 million.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You see, you talk there. You can talk it in English or you can talk it in Iranian.
Yeah.
You could have subtitles. Blah blah blah. You talk about the healthy things.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? You really build an audience and stuff. It's just food for thought. And my last question is to both of you lovely ladies, is what's the impact you want to have on the world?
That's a very nice question, and I think it's quite a lot of things that I'd like to impact the world, but I think one of the things is to, do you maybe want to say that? How do you want to impact the world?
Just thinking. It's a good question, but it's a bit, I have to try.
Yeah. I think it's to, what, in terms of my career or just everything. Personality?
Because the way you want to impact the world is your ultimate goal. So some people may say that if you don't know your ultimate goal, then everything else in between doesn't really matter because you don't really know where you're going. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
Yes.
I know it's quite heavy, but it's a good.
I mean, one probably would be not to. I mean, if you're talking about the nutrition, I think knowing like what's like. I think food. It's very important in any way, not just for losing weight, but also for your mind status. It affects you everything, even your like general welfare, everything. But I think one thing that I've seen a problem living in here is that judgment, people judging each other. So I want to see that. I mean, I want to impact the world in a way to say that it's probably not good to judge each other when we don't know each other that well, and just doesn't matter where we are from, but we could still learn from each other.
Yeah.
That's something that I can think of. But there is lots of things, you know.
I love the way you always look at your mum. It's like for confirmation.
Because I don't know like this.
The confirmation, man.
One they say to me.
This is actually one of the Iranian culture.
Oh, well, you don't want to upset your mum.
No, you would ask your mum for everything, but your daughters are very close to their mum.
No, that's nice. That's very nice.
That's
me and her like a friend.
Yeah.
And when I came to this country, I was pregnant, and Pastor was 12. My disabled son was 13. And I was pregnant about 9 months. It was very difficult, and Pastor helped me a lot. Even she was shy still, but she was very mature, and she helped me a lot, and we just like a friend together. And we just build up our life here. It's not easy. At that time, I didn't know about the language. I didn't know anyone. Even I just trying to find someone even to interpret my word.
Okay.
First thing I just tried to find the mosque. To just might be I find some Iranian people to just help me for what I have to do at the next step. And it was hard, but Pastor she did really good until now. So that's why we are very close together.
Okay.
After a long time, my husband just came back, but everything was done at that time,
Okay.
And the culture, the children mostly they really respect parents and just
that's good.
Share the idea. It's not like a English culture at all.
Yeah, where everybody has an opinion, regardless of your age and what you bring to the table.
Yeah, the children has an opinion, but they share if there is something they don't know, and even they are not sure, they respect and they listen after, because the experience is not easy to find. We have to just growing up and just more experience,
Yeah, I see that. Okay. I haven't been to Iran. I've been to Yemen, Saudi, and Kuwait, and quite a few other places. But that was very good.
Yeah, hopefully you can go. It's a nice place.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for that interview.
You're welcome.
And it's much appreciated. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
We hope you liked that episode. Keeping in mind we never know who we're going to interview. We post twice a day, 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. GMT. Have you ever considered the future economies to invest in? Why not listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories? Considering Africa has the fastest growing economies and population on Earth, and has done for many years, It holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. We publish twice a week, Tuesday with a guest investor and Fridays talking about investment, politics and history, providing a clear understanding for any potential investor.